situation in Lagos is not different from what is happening across the country, but it's because Lagos is a metropolitan city. People are actually less discreet than other people in other parts of the country. But what happened in Lagos has to do with people coming out and feeling comfortable about their sexual orientation, and trying to express it. And from a fundamental human right point of view, they have the right to do so, and the responsibility of the state, this country, is to protect the rights of individuals, irrespective of their sexual orientation or gender identity. For them to have been victimized shows that there's a peak of homophobic attitude in the society which needs to be addressed. And one way it could be addressed is having the state to adequately protect the rights of sexual minorities. So unless that happened, members of the society would not be cautioned to respect other people's rights. It might not even only happen to sexual minorities; it might happen to other marginalized groups like the disabled people and women. From a personal point of view, I always argue, what is our culture? Is it what we perceive to be right, or is it what is right in the right sense? So as an activist, I have a very different point of view, which could be complicated. So I usually do not always discuss culture, because I feel that culture has to do with the individual. What you do in your home is different from what I do in my home, and that's my culture. I feel that it's hypocritical to say that it's not in our culture, because going down the lane, homosexuality exists in the Nigerian culture. It does exist. It existed even before the during the pre-colonial era, and this was the time where the Europeans are not here. And if you say that the European brought this habit, in quotes, how do we justify that if it existed in the pre-colonial era? The way forward would be for the state to adequately protect the rights of sexual minorities. Non-discriminatory laws should be enforced, irrespective of sexual orientation and gender identity or expression. That's one way forward. If that law could be enforced, members of the society will be cautioned to respect the rights of everybody. That's just the main thing to do. That's the way forward. The issue of religion is, also go with the issue of morality. And I do always say that what you do that do not hurt the other person should not be a concern, should not concern anyone, should not bother anyone. So nobody has the right to say what is right and what is wrong. I know that people always guide their views based on the religious belief, could be through Christianity or Islam. However, I do always stand from a human right point of view that we should respect people's rights regardless of their sexual orientation.